First of all, wonderful to meet everyone. As Justin just mentioned, my name is Alicia Parasho, proud U of A graduate. It seems like so long ago, so it's really going to be fun to connect with some of you today and absolutely just kind of hear about where you are. Sometimes it feels like yesterday, though, where I was sitting just in your seat trying to figure out what you wanted to do. So absolutely pleasure to be here. In terms of where I sit today, currently I'm an account manager at Amazon Web Services. I am based up here at our beautiful headquarters in Seattle, where I also have been born and raised, which is why Tucson definitely drew me in to go to school there with the warm sunshine and palm trees. Right after I graduated U of A, I actually did IT consulting at a company called Protiviti. From there, I ended up actually moving to SAP, where I really got into more of the technology sales side of the business. Absolutely fell in love with it, where my career led me to AWS today. So looking forward to chatting with everyone here today.
I'm Kathy Keating. Nice to meet everyone. I do miss Arizona because I haven't been back since I graduated from college. So it's great to speak to everyone. I live in sunny Colorado now, so I get a little bit of that sun, but it's not quite the heat yet. I am VP of Engineering for a company called Ad Hoc. Our company is out of DC. However, we are all remote. We're in 48 states in the United States. We were born out of the healthcare.gov rescue, and we held the contract for healthcare.gov for the federal government, held the contract for va.gov and 24 other digital properties for the federal government. Our goal is to serve the people as a digital consultancy for the federal government. I have about 200 engineers on my team, going on about 250, which is quite fun. Let's see, my journey from the U of A till now is I spent about the first half of my career doing a lot of firsts in our industry. I was working on AI right out of college, built one of the largest AI programs in the world in the early 90s. I took about 80% of the worldwide market. Built the first content management system for the web, built the first online job board at Monster. And then when I moved here to Colorado, I jumped over to startups. And so I've actually been working in startups, taking startups through rapid growth for the last several years. I founded 2 companies. My second company was in the healthcare space, and it just sold about 3 months ago to another healthcare provider. So I've seen big company, I've seen small company, I've run product, I've run engineering. So any questions you have on any of those kind of things and that kind of path, just let me know.
Thanks for being here, everybody. I am Dhiraj Gupta, based out of Dallas, Texas. I work at Amazon Web Services, like Alicia. I work in the cloud engineering space. My title is cloud architect, but I do a lot more than that. I interface with customers, understand their requirements, help them migrate to the cloud. My customers are usually from the public sector, state and local government agencies like Department of Health and Human Services, public safety, small libraries, even universities, and just state and local governments, DPD, for example. I help them migrate their data centers or their on-prem workloads to the cloud. And I've been doing that for 1 year at Amazon. Previously, I used to work at Deloitte Consulting in the cloud migration / the cloud strategy group. And I would help our customers move to the cloud as well. I would focus on the strategy part of it. So I would answer questions like how to get to the cloud, why to get to the cloud, what are the financial implications of moving to the cloud. And my major was management information systems back when I was in Arizona.
Is to build relationships with other people and utilize those relationships to find opportunities that are right for you. That's the path I suggest everyone follow. Because those job boards are just like you go into oblivion and some computer's processing you. My piece of advice is, don't worry too much about like that first job being the perfect fit. It's an opportunity for you to learn a lot about how to apply your skills to a role. There's just so much opportunity for you to move around and shift and, mold your role into something that you want it to be as you learn as you work on the job. So really, don't be afraid to step into something that isn't like the perfect dream job in that first role.
looking back, definitely too, one of the biggest things, don't be afraid to ask for help. If that's from your mentor, from your manager, from your skip level, from, various people you meet in your career, don't be hesitant to do that. Everybody wants to give back. No one gets to where they are without asking for help or getting the help of others. And so do not be shy. No one's going to say no on help. They might guide you to someone else. They'll give you a resource or a suggestion. Just do not be shy. Everybody who has gotten somewhere wants to help other people. So just really ask questions, ask for help, and be very, get a mentor early on within your first job, leverage that mentor and help push through your career and obtain the goals that you want to do. But really don't be shy on asking for help.
I think it was around how to look for jobs and what are the resources. I think I got my Deloitte job through Handshake. So Handshake is a very crystal clear portal of like looking for jobs. Beer Down Network is a really good way of connecting with the alumni. I think you can filter alumni in your city or in your industry. We also get referral bonuses. So I do post some jobs on my teams that I'm looking for on Beer Down Network. So that's a really good resource. But I think the most important piece of advice that I wanted to share was look for people who are looking for you instead of looking for a job. Now, what that means is when you go on LinkedIn, do not go to the jobs portal. Search for keywords like hiring or recruiting or my team is looking for something or there is a position available on my team. Do a quick search, hit the content tab, and then sort it by recency and look for and connect with those individuals out there on LinkedIn instead of like going to the job application, submitting your application, because the success rate of your application going through and reaching a hiring manager is maybe like 1 to 100 or maybe 1 to 1000. But when you connect with the hiring manager directly, you can see what his team is doing, what team he's on, what company he's working for, and what he's looking for. And those guys need you more than you need them. Right now, the tech industry is booming because of whatever happened in the past 1 or 2 years. So we guys are looking for employees more than the employees are looking for employers. So look for people who are looking for you instead of looking for a job.